Hi, I'm Nancy from Black Sheep Knitting in Needham, Massachusetts. You may hear some background noise because there are customers in the shop, but we'll go ahead. I wanted to talk to you about some of the kits that we have here. This is a cowl that's called Pom Pom Cowl, and you may have seen this before. It's a very simple 2-row pattern. You can knit this on very big needles. I think the size needle is a 15. You need 1 skein of the Usha, and I'll show you how this works. It's just knit. It's a pattern, a 2-row pattern, and then I sewed it together here at the top and then added the pom-pom. So some of the colors that we have left, I have a navy blue with a white pom-pom, which again, it's just 1 skein, and this is the white pom-pom. And we have, let's see, this one is a charcoal gray with a white pom-pom, and we have a beige with a pink pom-pom. Although if you want a different pom-pom, if you don't want pink, there are little bits of pink in this, but you could probably get a different pom-pom for that. So those are the kits that we have left for that. And we also have more of this yarn in the store with pom-poms, so you could pick out your own colors. Another one that you may have seen is this adorable little sweater called Ginger Snap. And we put together some kits. There are 3 colors, and this is our yarn called Uptown Worsted, and it's a wonderful acrylic. So if you know people that are a little bit shy of, don't want to put wool on babies or have an allergy, this is perfect. And it's a beautiful acrylic that does not pill. So that's one in blue, gray, and white. We have another one in these earth tones, which is a lot of fun. Would be nice for a little boy, I think. Very cute. And you can pick out, we have lots of buttons in the shop, and you can pick out buttons. You don't have to put, there are 5 on here. I always recommend an odd number, so I would stick with the 5. If you went down to 3, that'd be too few. So I think 5 buttons will do it. We have another one here in, which is a beautiful gray, a pale lavender, and kind of a magenta, which would be very nice for a little girl. And some other kits that we have in the shop. This is a kit for a beginner. This is called Bark, and this is just a knit 2, purl 2 on an 34 stitches, I think. So it's a multiple of 4 plus 2 extra stitches. So it gives you kind of this offset. It gives you a pattern with just knit 2, purl 2. This is a beautiful Ravelry Red, I think is what it's called, in Rios, which Rios is one of our most favorite yarns. And so if you've got a beginner who's wanting to knit, or if you feel you're a beginner, this is a perfect scarf to do, because it's just 1 row of knit 2, purl 2 all throughout. Another great kit that we have is called, it's from Sweet Georgia Yarns, called the Sail Shawl. And the 3 colors she's given for this, there's a sparkly sort of gray beige, a teal, and a beautiful magenta, which is not the one that's on here, but anyway, that's that colorway. And then we have another one that is, again, she has 1 sparkle in this very sort of dusty rose lavendery color, and then a lighter purple, and then like a wine sort of Merlot color here. Beautiful colors to make this shawl. And last but not least, I have this, we've made a hat in this, and this is it's with an alpaca and a Surrey alpaca. So these are from the Alpaca Yarn Company. And so if you are not fond of mohair and you want to try something else, this is a beautiful combination. And this is kind of a navy with a turquoise and purple in it. So you hold those together to knit this really fun hat from Andrea Mowry. And she has great patterns. They're well written. And this is called Minted. And let's see what else. Oh, I brought this out just because I can't remember if we've shown this to anybody. But this is how you can take a tried and true old pattern and make it fun. And this is, many of you can remember this Gaptastic cowl that you simply double and wear around your neck, doubled like this. And the fun part is, because it's got 3 colors, it always kind of looks different when you put it on. And this is made with a yummy soft yarn called Honor from Wool Addicts. It takes 3 skeins, 3 colors, and it's just a seed stitch throughout. So I recommend that for an easy project. A lot of these are all very simple projects that almost anybody could do. So those are some recommendations for things if you've run out of ideas, which can always happen. You can order, some of these are online, I believe, or you can come into the shop. And always look online, we're adding more kits all the time. And so we help you pick out colors and patterns, and generally we try to put patterns on that are very doable, that are well written, popular ones that have tried and true and have been, tested out, so we don't put you off on something that has mistakes or you have problem doing. So I just had one little correction last week. Or one of the last videos I did was on Fair Isle knitting, and in that video I said that I keep my main color in my left hand and my contrasting color in my right hand. But when I went to do the demonstration, I switched them. So you'll see me knitting with the contrast color in my left hand and the main color in my right, and that's incorrect. That was what I meant to do, and what I always do is have the main color in my left hand and my contrast in the right. So when I went to watch that the other day when it came out on an email, I realized, oops, I'd made a mistake. So for those of you who caught it, good for you, and those of you who didn't, just remember it's always better to hold the main color in one hand and be consistent with whatever that is. That's sort of the dominant color. So those are some ideas for all of you. I hope everybody has a great weekend of knitting, or week, depending on when this comes out. I'm not sure when this will air. But do subscribe to our YouTube channel and come in the shop. We'd love to see you. Thanks very much and have a great day. Bye.